Let me say that again. People! Let me say that one more time for Modern Warfare 3. People! What is up? It's your boy ShitBlock, and this is the official game review of Modern Warfare 3 Call of Duty for the Wii. Let me start off by saying wow and thank you to Treyarch for porting this game over to the Wii. If you didn't know, Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer Games with Raven Studios worked on Modern Warfare 3 for Xbox, PS3, and PC. Treyarch took it and ported it solely for the Wii, so it will have its own little glitches and its own little problems. I am going to talk about the good up front, and then I'm going to go into the bad when I show the specific game modes. The good. Okay, let's start off with the good. There's a lot of good, and you know, there's really a lot of good. I give it up for Treyarch for putting as much as it possibly can. as much as it possibly could into this game and for the Wii. They put as much as you possibly could put, like unbelievable, you know, like for the multiplayer itself. The maps are basically the same size. I mean, I haven't went through every map and compared it yet. We have Special Ops, which is Survivor mode, and that is like, if you don't understand what that is, that's like what zombies is, but zombies being smart and having AI and can shoot back. So it's kind of like a combination of zombies and combat training combined from Black Ops, and that's what you get in Survivor mode for Special Ops. Okay, the game itself, the single player campaign, wow. Okay, I am totally enthralled with the story, the plot, the missions, intensity. I love all Call of Duty stories. Like I love the World at War campaign. I loved Black Ops campaign. But I have to say that the trilogy of Modern Warfare, from 1, 2 to 3, even though we didn't get 2, I have played many of the missions, and even the final mission of Modern Warfare 2. At my cousin's house on his Xbox, and my friend's house at the PS3 and stuff like that. So I know I know the story. I love the story, and I'm halfway through the campaign, the single player campaign, and it is unbelievable. I'm loving the story. I can't wait to finish the game. Can't wait to see how it all comes to an end. Anyways, I think I'm gonna, because I'm just like blabbering on how good it is, you guys are gonna think it's great. The game is great. Okay, let's move into single player campaign right now. Basically, the maps, the single player campaign looks great. It plays great. One of the problems that I feel that the Wii will have is the simple fact that the scale of which the Xbox and the PS3 is kind of not comparable to the Wii. The AI or the men, your character, your fellow squad people, they kind of look, if you're noticing it now, like they kind of have like a giddy up in their run, even on multiplayer. They kind of like run a little weird, move a little weird. They're like kind of like really skinny and angular. Most of the characters, enemy, or like anybody. Okay, anybody in the game, they're kind of like, they look like skinny like sprinters, kind of, marathon runners. a bunch of Kenyans, you know, running a New York Marathon kind of. But they run weird, and they have like a giddy up more than a natural stride. Animations, though, and all that stuff is great. Also, the scale, like I was talking about scale, like if you're noticing in this level, this is the first level when you play the game. The enemies are far away. They're not like really distinguished. You know, sometimes your friendlies come in, and you know, they kind of all blend in together. Because they're so far away, and you're shooting, you definitely need. I noticed that not just in this map, but in other stages down the line in the single player campaign, you really kind of need like an ACOG or the hybrid sight or other stuff. For, you know, it's just they're just kind of like small, and they're like just little blips sometimes. You know, I mean, I guess it's realistic, and like I've played the Xbox and PS3 versions. They just seem more full and real, and like you can really see them better compared to the Wii, like across the, like at a distance. But like I said, the gameplay itself is awesome. They really took their time with the single player campaign. My only problem is the scale and the animations of the characters, but still killing them and getting through a level, you still feel accomplished, you still feel satisfied. So I'm totally hyped on the single player. I really love it. Okay, let's move on to Special Ops. Special Ops, we got Special Ops. That was one thing I was, you know, if you didn't know, I work for, you know, at Activision at the customer, 24-hour customer support, tech support line for Call of Duty. And one of the things that was, you know, we weren't supposed to talk about the game, even though I played the game, you know, and already knew all the map, like saw the maps, saw the perks, saw all that stuff prior to the game even releasing. One of the things that they said in the Wii thing is that the Spec Ops, Special Ops is you know, is out. So when I saw that, I thought that we weren't getting Special Ops at all. Both Spec Ops and also Survivor Mode. Okay. Well, guess what? We did. We don't have, when it says Special Ops. That's what it is. But it's not the same as Xbox and PS3 or the PC. We don't have Spec Ops. Our missions are Survivor Mode missions. Survivor Mode is like I said before, take zombies that have IQ and can shoot back, and they flank you. These people are really good. Like, their AI is unbelievable. They'll flank you. They'll find a way, and add that to combat training. So you have wave after wave of zombies with like combat training, and it's just you or you and your partner. Another thing, it's just you or co-op, and the difference between the Wii version is you always have to go online. There's not like a split screen mode like there is on Xbox and PS3. There's not offline capabilities like there is on Xbox and PS3. Okay, so you always have to go online, but it also ranks you up, your stats. You get your own stats and your own like rankings through Survivor Mode. But there's different maps to Survivor Mode. It's not just like one map like it was for you know, Zombies Kino, you know, for the Black Ops. Okay, the game is fun. The game is intense. The game is really cool. I think people are really going to enjoy it. The only problem is that you can only get 2 people at a time. So you can get your buddy and do a public match or a private match, or randomized with a public match, or solo, but you always have to go online. Okay, moving on to multiplayer. This match is the first match that I got in. It was a free-for-all. I jumped in late, and I think I go like 12-4. I get 3rd place. Multiplayer, the maps, they're basically, like I said, the same size. They didn't cut anything. They didn't cut any corners like they did in Black Ops. But the problem is, and you'll find out real quick, is it's still only 5-on-5, and It's hard to find people. The maps are big, and there's people just camping around corners waiting for somebody to already there's a lot more campers because it's so big you don't know where to go. In a game like Free for All, when you're trying to like shoot each other, you kill one guy and there's like a guy, you know, around the corner that is like shooting you, or you know, in Free for All it's very hard you know, to find people. And when you find people, there's usually a firefight. The game modes like Team Defender and also dog tags will force people not to camp. You have to go. You have to follow your team, whoever's got the flag, and you know, and you have to go get those dog tags. And there's a lot of strategy to that, where people are going to find out real quick. You know that you might kill the guy. You get your own personal stats, like I killed that person, but you got to go get the dog tags to win the game. So if you don't get the dog tags, you don't get any points for your team. Also, again, because there's so much stuff in this game, and I'm telling you, I really say thank you, Treyarch, but the maps look bland and dull. And again, with the multiplayer, the animations of the deaths are great. Movement, it's pretty good. It's like kind of a little lag, but but if you have hosts, you might get host lag. But the maps themselves are dull, bland, boring, and that's because they just, you know, it would have been better if they shortened up some of the big maps, because you know, like they did with Havana and some, like, you know, they cut off some stuff with the other ones in Black Ops, because it forces us, it's 5-on-5, it forces us to get closer together and have a faster paced game. That being said, I'm sure I am going to enjoy multiplayer. I played last night. You know, several matches, and I had a lot of fun. I got Juggernaut, which was awesome, and everybody was pissed off because they couldn't kill me. I hope you take this into consideration. Thank you very much for watching. This is SBLOCKgaming. Peace!